Well, this thing, Chen, is built around that. It's called 5G. And it's a system of health and defense. And it was put together so you could do this stuff and not blow your knees and ankles or back out. But it was also put together so you could generate power from a position where you're not moving, like he does there. He's not doing anything. It doesn't look like he's doing anything. It's fascinating. If I had my way, this would be taught in every school in the world, how to do that.
A lot of healing practice also associated with that, I imagine.
Yeah, sure. Heal yourself. Thing is, though, you really need a really good teacher, or you can really hurt yourself.
I'd like to ask you for the final weapon. I didn't get in the story. Does the little booklet finally represent?
Oh, the story is just this little thing that it's an excuse to see the fighting. There is no story. I mean, it's supposedly he's given a magic book that will give him the final power for 20 minutes and then he dies. Because normally he wouldn't have lost the fight. You had enough? Leaving? Anyone? Anyone, anything? What?
Yeah, try. I will try to translate.
I would like to know, tem novos projetos para novos filmes?
Do you have any new projects for new films?
No. I wanted to make a film of Shirley. I would kind of like, if I had the chance to travel around the world and film a lot of martial artists, masters, and get a chance to talk to some of them, if I could. That would be my idea of going to heaven.
Can I ask another one? I would like to know, sou eu outra vez, aqui no canto. Eu gostava de saber como é que o Lou Reed, chegou ao festival aqui ao Estoril. Não foi de avião, isso, imagino.
How you got here in Estoril? Why you are here in Estoril? How?
How it happens?
By plane.
Of course. But I would like to know how it was made, the contact.
Yeah.
Well, my wife has been here before and said what a great guy Paulo is and I should get to know him. And he happened to be in New York and we had just sent our little movie around to different festivals. So here he was and we said, please take us. Please. And so here we are, and then I came back and said, you know, I did the music for this great martial arts thing, you know, has almost no dialogue. Could you show that? He's a great guy. He said, yeah, sure. So I'm very happy. Fatal Weapon is only our final weapon, which has only been in 2 other festivals. And I think the benefit of festivals like what we're dealing with is you get to see things like this. People doing interesting things. Nobody thinks they'll make a penny from this. These are all things of love. You know, love, that's what you were supposed to make music for, not money.
Why the burning of the book as an image?
Oh, it doesn't. Who knows? The burning of the book is because the book had predicted he has 20 minutes. And it had, I don't know, something in it that gives him the extra power, but only for 20 minutes.
Can I come back to Shirley?
I wish you would.
It is, what amazed me is with all what she has been through and her family, she has no feeling of bitterness. I mean, she is very objective. She is very modest about her own participation in these strikes and so on. Do you think that these qualities get lost in generations which really haven't gone through lots of troubles but are complaining all the time?
That's too deep for me. If I could answer a question like that, you could make me the head of a university.
No, why?
I would say one thing, though, is that the toughness and exuberance and ebullience that she evidences is the greatest lesson of how to get through life. But you need really great old people to show you that, not shunt them aside.
Hi. I'd just like to know what she thought about the movie. Shirley.
Shirley can't see well enough to see the movie. She has macular degeneration, so she can't really see it. She asked to see it. I said, sure you can see it, but you can't see. You want me to go all the way home, go and get it, bring it up here, and you can't see it anyway. What's wrong with you? She can't see it.
I'm sorry.
Me too. On the other hand, she can't object to anything back.
What makes Final Evidence compared to Special House like?
It wasn't a special house. It's one of Master Ren's original disciples. And it's out in God knows where, Wisconsin. Really desolate. You know, one of those things where you could buy a house for $100 and get 80 acres with it. That's where it was. And we were in the barn.
The light of the barn was really special, like the way it was.
Well, one really good cinematographer. Yeah, the light happened to be, we lucked out because everybody was there, you know, and if the light goes, you're done. And the light was superb, as you could see, and this guy's a great photographer. It's worked out well, thank God. But, you know, the guys put up money to do this. There's no producer. Sorry.
That brings me to my second question, which is a bit more technical. And being a photographer, that was shot with a normal cinema camera or with a new digital photo camera, because it looks like a digital, or the way it focuses. Because I don't know anything about cinema and I know a bit about photography. The kind of camera that was used, it was a photo camera with movie or a cinema camera?
For which?
For the first one. Well, actually for both one. I'm curious about both.
Well, I didn't shoot Fatal Vision, but Shirley, I had a world-class photographer named Ralph Gibson working with me. He worked with Robert Frank, for instance, and he is really good. And I asked him if he'd do me a favor and work on this. He said, I hate those big, bulky digital cameras. I said, but this isn't a big, bulky digital camera. They had come out, Canon had